Have you ever wondered why we age or why some people live longer than others? This question has intrigued humanity for centuries, sparking countless conversations, scientific research, and even myths. Today, we stand on the brink of unraveling some of these mysteries. Welcome to a journey into the science of aging and longevity. Our lives are governed by the ticking of an intricate internal timepiece known as the biological clock. This clock, a complex network of genes and proteins, orchestrates many of our body's functions, from sleep patterns to metabolism. But did you know it also plays a crucial role in aging and longevity? Why is it that some individuals seem to age gracefully, maintaining their vitality well into their golden years, while others experience the signs of aging much earlier? Is it merely a roll of the genetic dice, or is there more to it? Is it possible to influence these biological processes to perhaps slow down the hands of our internal clock? Over the next few minutes, we'll embark on a fascinating exploration of these questions. We'll delve into the latest scientific insights into the biological clock, discussing how it impacts the aging process and influences longevity. From the role of genetics to the impact of lifestyle and environment, we'll uncover the intricate dance of factors that determine how we age. We'll also explore exciting new research that suggests we may not be mere passengers on this journey. Instead, we might have some control over our biological clock, potentially influencing our health, vitality, and even our lifespan. Whether you're a seasoned science enthusiast or a curious mind eager to understand more about the human body, this journey promises to be a captivating one. It's a journey that combines biology, genetics, and a dash of mystery, bringing us a step closer to understanding the enigma that is the human lifespan. So, are you ready to explore the marvels of your biological clock and its profound influence on aging and longevity? Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of biological clocks and discover how they influence aging and longevity. The concept of a biological clock might sound like science fiction, but it's a real and vital part of our biology. To break it down, the biological clock isn't a physical clock ticking inside us. Instead, it's a metaphorical term that refers to the multitude of internal processes that operate on a rhythmic schedule, influencing everything from our sleep-wake patterns to body temperature and even hormone production. Now, imagine a grand symphony orchestra with the biological clock as the conductor. Just as the conductor uses a baton to keep the musicians in time, our biological clock coordinates the timing of various bodily functions to ensure they work in harmony. It ensures that our bodies operate like well-oiled machines, with different parts working together at the right times. This intricate system of scheduling within our bodies is primarily controlled by a part of our brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN for short. Located in the hypothalamus, the SCN receives light signals from our eyes and uses this information to regulate our internal clocks. It's like the master clock that sets the pace for the rest of the body. When the sun rises, light enters our eyes, signaling to the SCN to kickstart the day's activities. This includes raising our body temperature, increasing heart rate, and releasing cortisol to help us wake up and be alert. As the day progresses, the SCN adjusts these processes, preparing us for rest as night falls. But the biological clock isn't just about sleep. It also plays a crucial role in other aspects of our health. For instance, it regulates the release of hormones like insulin, which helps control our blood sugar levels. It also influences our metabolism, dictating when we feel hungry or full. Even our immune response is linked to our biological clock, with studies showing that disruptions in our sleep-wake cycle can impact our ability to fight off diseases. However, our biological clocks aren't perfect. They can be thrown off by factors like jet lag, shift work, or even excessive screen time before bed. When our biological clock is out of sync with our environment, it can lead to health problems. This state of discord is known as circadian rhythm disruption, which has been linked to conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. It's also worth noting that our biological clock changes as we age. Research shows that the internal rhythms of older people often differ from those of younger individuals. This can lead to changes in sleep patterns, metabolism, and other physiological functions. So, our biological clock plays a significant role in how our bodies function. It's like the unseen conductor, guiding the symphony of our physiology, ensuring that each part plays at just the right time. But how does this clock relate to aging and longevity? Let's find out. Aging is a complex process, and our biological clock plays a crucial role in it. Have you ever wondered why some people age faster than others? or why certain health problems seem more common as we get older. The key to understanding these mysteries lies in the intricate workings of our biological clock. The biological clock, also known as the circadian rhythm, is a natural system that governs the physiological processes of living organisms. It dictates our sleep-wake cycles, hormone production, and even how our cells function. But what happens when this internal timekeeper gets out of sync? Disruptions to our biological clock can accelerate the aging process, leading to what scientists term as premature aging. This is because our cells rely on the clock to regulate their repair and regeneration. When the clock is off, cells can start to malfunction, leading to degeneration and ultimately aging. In fact, many age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's, heart disease, and diabetes have been linked to a disrupted biological clock. Studies have shown that people who work night shifts or have irregular sleep patterns, which can throw off the biological clock, are more prone to these conditions. Imagine your body as a finely tuned orchestra with the biological clock as the conductor. If the conductor loses the beat, the music descends into chaos. Similarly, when our biological clock is out of sync, our body systems can start to malfunction, leading to the onset of disease and aging. So how does the biological clock get disrupted? Well, various factors can affect it. Lifestyle choices such as poor diet, lack of exercise, and insufficient sleep can throw off our biological rhythm. So can certain medications and exposure to artificial light at night. Now you might be wondering, can we reset our biological clock? The answer is yes. There are ways to realign our biological clock with the natural world, such as adhering to a regular sleep schedule and getting plenty of natural sunlight during the day. However, it's important to remember that, while we can influence our biological clock, we can't stop the aging process entirely. We are all subject to the laws of biology and time. What we can do, though, is age gracefully by taking care of our biological clock. What's fascinating is that our understanding of the biological clock and aging is still evolving. Scientists are continually discovering new ways in which our internal timekeeper influences our health and lifespan. Who knows? In the future, we might be able to manipulate our biological clock to slow down aging or even reverse it. As we can see, our biological clock has a profound impact on aging. But what about longevity? Can it influence how long we live? The answers to these questions lie in the fascinating intersection of biology, time, and life itself. Let's continue to explore this in the next segment. Longevity, or the length of our lives, is influenced by a myriad of factors, and yes, our biological clock is one of them. Now let's dig deeper into how our biological clock plays a role in our longevity. Our biological clock, or circadian rhythm, is like a master conductor that orchestrates the symphony of our body's functions. It maintains a rhythm that aligns with the 24-hour day, regulating everything from sleep to metabolism, hormone production, and even gene expression. When this clock is well regulated, our bodies function at their peak, potentially contributing to a longer, healthier life. But how exactly does a well-regulated biological clock contribute to longevity? Well, it's all about balance. The biological clock regulates the body's functions in a way that minimizes stress and maximizes efficiency. For example, it ensures that our bodies rest and repair at night, while during the day, it gears us up for activity. This balance helps to maintain our bodies in a state of optimal health. Moreover, the biological clock has a direct influence on our metabolism. A disrupted circadian rhythm can lead to metabolic disorders like obesity and diabetes, both of which can shorten our lifespan. On the other hand, a well-regulated biological clock helps maintain a healthy metabolism, supporting longevity. But the influence of the biological clock on longevity doesn't stop there. Recent research has revealed a fascinating link between the biological clock and our genes. Our genes play a significant role in determining our lifespan, and it turns out the biological clock can actually influence gene expression. This means that a well-regulated biological clock can potentially turn on longevity genes, further supporting a long, healthy life. Now you're probably wondering, does this mean that if we have a well-regulated biological clock, we'll live forever? Well, not quite. While a well-regulated biological clock can contribute to longevity, it's not the only factor. Genetics, lifestyle, and environment also play crucial roles. However, the biological clock's influence on our health and lifespan is undeniable. But here's a thought to ponder. While we can't stop the ticking of time, we can influence how our biological clock ticks. By maintaining a healthy lifestyle, such as getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and staying physically active, we can help our biological clock stay in sync. And who knows, By doing so, we might just add a few more healthy years to our lives. So, our biological clock not only influences how we age but also how long we live. But what can we do to keep our biological clock ticking smoothly? As we'll discover in the next scene, there are several strategies that can help us maintain a healthy biological clock, potentially contributing to a longer, healthier life. Stay tuned. Maintaining a healthy biological clock is key to aging well and living a long life. It's a statement that holds more truth than you might think. But how can we ensure our biological clock remains healthy? Let's delve into some practical tips. First and foremost, it's vital to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Our body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, is heavily influenced by our sleep patterns. Try to wake up and go to bed at the same time every day, even on weekends. Alongside a consistent sleep schedule, exposure to natural light during the day can also help regulate our biological clock. Sunlight is a natural cue for our bodies to stay awake and alert. So, take a few minutes each day to step outside and soak in some natural light. Next, let's talk about diet. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide the nutrients our body needs to function optimally. Try to avoid eating large meals close to bedtime, as this can disrupt our sleep cycle. Physical activity is another crucial factor. Regular exercise, particularly in the morning or early afternoon, can help reset the sleep-wake cycle. It also boosts our mood and energy levels, contributing to overall well-being. Mindfulness and stress management also play a significant role in maintaining a healthy biological clock. Practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and yoga can help reduce stress levels and improve sleep quality. Last but not least, avoid exposure to artificial light, especially blue light from screens close to bedtime. This type of light can interfere with our body's natural sleep-wake cycle, making it harder for us to fall asleep. In conclusion, maintaining a healthy biological clock isn't about drastic changes. It's about small, consistent lifestyle adjustments that can have a significant impact over time. By prioritizing sleep, managing stress, maintaining a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and being mindful of light exposure, we can support our biological clock's natural rhythm. By making these simple changes, we can keep our biological clock in check and possibly extend our lifespan. So, why not start today? Our biological clock is a powerful force that shapes our lives in ways we're only beginning to understand. A profound statement that sums up the essence of this discussion. We've journeyed through the intricate world of aging and longevity, and at the heart of this journey we've discovered the biological clock, a complex yet fascinating mechanism that drives our lives. From our introduction to aging and longevity, we've learned that aging is a natural process, an inevitable journey we all embark on. But longevity, the duration of an individual's life, is influenced by numerous factors, genetics being one, and lifestyle choices being another. We've explored the biological clock's role in aging. Remember, it's not just about ticking off the years, it's about how our bodies respond to the passage of time. Our biological clock regulates our body's functions, from sleep to metabolism and even our immune system. It's a symphony of processes, all working together, and when they're in harmony, we age healthily. In the realm of longevity, the biological clock plays a pivotal role. The ticking of this clock can be manipulated, slowed down by healthy habits and choices. Remember, longevity isn't about halting time, but about maximizing health and vitality within the time we're given. We've also shared tips for maintaining a healthy biological clock. The key takeaways: regular sleep patterns, a balanced diet, regular exercise, and stress management. These are not just beneficial habits, they're the tools to tune your biological clock, to keep it running smoothly and harmoniously. Our biological clock is not just a timer counting down the minutes of our lives, it's a complex system that regulates our body's functions, influences our health, and ultimately determines our aging process and lifespan. It's a powerful force, one that we have the power to influence. So the next time you think about aging or longevity, remember the power of your biological clock. It truly is a ticking timepiece that shapes our lives.